So, um, just to take a few moments. So, a couple of people calling out things about cheaters and everything like that in the chat, and I just wanted to kind of take a few moments and kind of, try to talk a bit about it and just explain a few things as to why we don't really talk about it that much. So, first things first, one of the reasons why we don't talk about it is that there's a lot that cheat creators can learn from the information that we provide about our banning processes, our procedures, the numbers that of people that we ban, everything like that. It can give a lot of information away pretty quickly, to be honest with you. One thing you might notice, and this is something that kind of happens in a lot of different games as well, and just kind of just it's a pretty well known practice in anti cheat throughout the industry, is that you obviously ban waves are called ban waves for a reason because they happen at one specific point in time. A massive amount of bans will end up happening. The reason it's done like that is because rather than banning every single day, I mean, obviously we do ban people every single day. Every game bans people every single day. But when it comes to, like, say, like taking down an entire cheat, for example, say a new cheat comes out on the market, all of a sudden this aimbot thing works and everybody can use it and whatever. The anti-cheat then will go and try to reverse engineer it, figure out how it's working, figure out how to find ways to work around it, but also to make sure that when they do find a way to work around it, the cheat creators can't work around it again very quickly. So the reason it happens in waves is to stagger that. It's rather than giving the cheat creators time to catch up very, very quickly. It staggers it out, and then you get massive ban waves, a week or two apart, or a couple of weeks or a couple of months, depending on the game, depending on the company and everything like that. And these are to kind of reduce the cat and mouse game that comes with cheating and anti-cheat, because that's what it is. It is a cat and mouse game. You can talk to any developer, any anti-cheat company about this, and that is what they will say. So to kind of address some of the things, yes, we do actively ban people. We do actively ban cheaters. There have been some recent ban waves as well. I'm not going to go into the details of when and how, but they are quite recent. So the main thing to understand is that while we may not be overly communicative about it, we are incredibly active when it comes to our anti-cheat. And in the recent roadmap video from David, he did actually mention, and in one of the previous roadmap videos as well, he did mention that we are constantly trying to refine our anti-cheat process to be the best it possibly can be. These things do take time, but I can say with 100% certainty that we really are doing a lot to try and tackle the cheaters that people do encounter. And we know that there's been an increase in reports recently. And like I said, there was a recent ban wave. So I know it's probably hard to get on board when I say this, but trust me when I say we really, really do care about it. We really do a lot about it. And we are as active as we possibly can be and continue to try and update our systems as best as we possibly can. And will continue to do so because we want to make sure that we keep the game as fair a place as possible for everybody. So look, I know that maybe that doesn't answer every specific question that we've been asked, but I hope that it does give a little bit of insight so that you can kind of know that we're not just saying words, we actually are actively doing things. We just cannot talk about them. And there's a lot of different reasons. There's legal reasons behind why we can't disclose information about bans and what we do. And there's, like I said, the cheat creators can end up getting a lot of information out of anything that we provide. And the last thing we want to do is give them a helping hand in any shape or form. So look, that's thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I hope that at least answers some of the questions.